welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. I am Coach Julia, and today I am going to be teaching you how to do Twizzles. So many of you have been asking me for a tutorial about Twizzles, so here it comes. Now, Twizzles are not the easiest turn. You need to know how to do your forward 3 turns and your backward 3 turns well. Strong 3 turns, inside 3 turns, outside 3 turns, forwards, backwards, all of that. So I will put those tutorials, the links to those down in the description below. And if you haven't gotten strong at those turns yet, go down to those tutorials, follow them, practice them, make sure those backward 3 turns are really strong, and then come back to this Twizzle tutorial. But if you're ready, we will get started with these Twizzles. Now, what are Twizzles? Some people aren't really sure. They're kind of confusing. They are a rapid turn, forward and backward turn in succession that travels down the ice smoothly. So without any checking of the body, without any pausing in between. So it's turn, 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 turn. All right, so it needs to be fluid. It needs to be traveling down the ice, not staying in one spot. These were actually invented in 1990 by a skater named David Grant. So they're a fairly new turn. And then they kind of found their way into ice dancing, and they've become an integral part of ice dancing. You see them with all different really beautiful variations, different body positions that take them beyond just a basic twizzle. But it's taken another 20 years for them to make their way from ice dancing over into freestyle figure skating. So when I start teaching Twizzles to my students, I usually will start by having them work on double 3 turns. So a double 3 turn is 2 turns stuck together. So a forward turn and a backward turn, or a backward turn and a forward turn, without putting your foot down in between. So we're going to do a left forward outside 3 turn, check the arms, and do a right back inside, left back inside 3 turn. So you're doing 2 turns in succession without putting your foot down in between. So you can start by practicing that. You can do it on your inside edges. Right forward inside, right back outside. All right, so I want you to practice that with all of them. Right back outside, right back in, right forward inside. So just keep practicing all your different 3 turns, doing them in 2s without putting your foot down in between, okay? So you gotta get used to turning more than once, all right? And that can be very difficult if you're used to turning and putting your foot down, okay? So get used to 2 turns in a row, all right? Turn 1, turn 2. Once you can do that, then we take out all the things that makes it a 3 turn. We stop checking the shoulders, we put our hands down at our legs, we stop checking the hips, and we pull our leg in, okay? So instead of doing 2 3 turns, we're then gonna try to do it in a 1-foot glide position, okay? So we're gonna push, we're gonna be in an extended position, we're gonna bring everything in and hold it that way for those 2 turns. Push, hold. So we've taken those 3 turns and we've eliminated those shoulders check, we've eliminated that stretched out leg, and everything is coming in. When it comes in, that allows us to control our motion more easily. We don't have our arms flopping around, we don't have our leg flopping around, everything is coming in to a really solid, stable position. We're gonna lift up through our core, engage, and come in. All right, so everything comes in. The next thing we're gonna do is take out the big pause between the 3 turns. So we're gonna make it really short, all right? About a blade length long, okay? So we're gonna turn and turn about a blade length apart. And instead of rocking all the way to the toe and all the way to the heel the way we do with a 3 turn, we're just gonna use the center of our skate. We're still rocking a little bit through the twizzle. We're just not going as far as we would with a 3 turn, okay? So it's just a small rock. All right, so we're taking away all the 3 turn things and just condensing it down. We're gonna go turn, 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 okay? All right, so to make it quick like that, we can't use that whole rocker. If you use the whole rocker, it's gonna make it a long turn, and you don't have that rapid motion. So to make it quick, we have to use the center of our rocker, And we also are going to want to rotate our shoulders in the whole time. So the entire time you're twizzling, your shoulders rotate in the direction you're turning and kind of press, and that helps you keep that fluid motion as well. So your shoulders are going to rotate in. Okay, rotate in. So whatever twizzle you're choosing, think about what direction you're rotating and rotate your shoulders towards the direction of that twizzle. So then you have your all four forward ones. You have your forward outsides on each foot. You have your forward insides on each foot. So you can practice all four of those. Then we have our backwards. Now here's a little secret about the backward ones. Once you get your push, the twizzles are really the same turn, okay? So it's the same edges as the forward turns. It's just whether you're pushing forward into it or pushing backward into it, okay? So I'm gonna do a right back outside twizzle, just to show you how that goes. So I'm gonna have my left hand in front, right hand in back. I'm gonna push back onto my right back outside edge, okay? I'm gonna go into that same twizzle position. I'm gonna rotate my shoulders into the direction of the turn, okay? So rotate in, and then you wanna keep those shoulders rotating in. If you stop your shoulder rotation, you're gonna stop your twizzle, okay? Push and rotate those shoulders in to the direction of your twizzle the whole time, okay? We also don't want to let our hips go out, all right? So you want to lift tall through your hips and engage that core during your entire twizzle. Tall, 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 okay? All right, so twizzles are pretty difficult to define. They are consecutive turns, smoothly done, traveling down the ice. So to start out, you're gonna work on double threes, forward three, backward three, forward three, and connecting them together. And then we're gonna eliminate all the things that make them three turns. We're gonna eliminate the shoulder check, okay? We're gonna eliminate the extended leg. We're gonna eliminate the pauses between those turns. 3-turn, pause, 3-turn, pause. So we're eliminating all the things that make them 3 turns and swooshing them together and making them really quick. And then you have a twizzle. All right, skaters, I hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, please do give us that thumbs up. And as always, I look forward to reading all your comments in this section down below. If you haven't done so yet, then hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell down in the corner so you can see all my videos when they come out. Happy skating, and I'll see you next time.